Peace. Well, look, I apologize for the delay. But we're gonna get the ball rolling, man. Snow Billy, peace, man. I want to thank you for coming back to the platform. You know, this is the second time he was on the platform. Following up the first episode we did on you, man. That's approaching 700,000 views right now. So
who tuned into that, man.
That went up. That definitely went up. Now, before I begin, y'all, I just wanted to let y'all know. Before I begin, before I begin, right? I just want to say, look, I got my journalist hat on. You know what I'm saying? So when I ask these questions, and I'm not Fox, I'm not CNN. You know what I mean? I'm not any of these other big platforms. You know what I mean? But we do our research. So whenever we interview someone, we always do our research. We never come to the table without doing our research on the person that we speaking to formulate some intelligent questions and not just blurting out all type of craziness. You know what I mean? Now, I'm here to ask the questions. Sometimes the tough questions. You know, sometimes we play devil's advocate. You know what I mean? But I'm not here to take no sides.
I can't hear you, bro.
You can't hear me? Well, I want to let y'all know. Look, I'm not here to take no sides. You know what I mean?
My nigga, stop calling my phone.
And that includes the guests, all people that they speaking about. We're not here to slander nobody, and we're not gonna get on here and let nobody just go crazy on nobody neither. But with that being said, Snow, you ready? Can you hear me, brother? Can you hear me?
Can't hear you, my nigga.
So go out and come back in. I'm gonna send you a fresh joint. Put your phone on airplane mode or something, bro, or do not disturb. Y'all, pardon me, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me But y'all can hear me fine, though. Do me a favor, y'all. Just somebody let me know in the comment section if y'all can hear me loud and clear, though.
Fucking dickhead.
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, appreciate that, Megan. Yo, Snow, you can hear me?
Yo, hold on, bro. Hold on.
All right. Well, I guess that means you can hear me.
I can hear you. I had to block. Niggas is trying to call me, my nigga.
Yeah. Put the do not disturb on.
How you do that? But I put on my airplane, right?
I think it's just do not disturb. You got the iPhone, just slide it down.
Yeah, I slide it down. I hit the airplane.
Click the do not disturb joint. Go in the settings.
Yeah.
Go in the settings and just turn on do not disturb. Okay, I bet. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, man.
All right. Yo.
All right, so look, man, Snow.
Okay, go ahead.
My first question, man, can you tell us who the original or who the real Treyway was? Who was the originator for the Treyway that everybody seemed to be screaming out?
Okay, listen. For one, there's only one Treyway, and that's the big homie SI. That's the godfather of the non-Trey gangsters. He got killed a few years back.
Yeah, SI from Staten Island, right?
Right.
Okay,
that's the big homie. That's Treyway.
Okay, rest in peace, SI.
These dudes, listen, I just want people to understand that these dudes is not even bloods. So how can they be Treyway?
Now, when you say these dudes, who are you speaking about?
Seqo is not a blood, or Billy Otto is not a blood. Who brought them home? We seen an interview on No Jumper and what's the other one, Vlad?
Right.
Vlad laughing at the kids because he like this. He knows all a joke. These dudes, he like, yo, how you came home? I know how you think you came home, but you don't come home like that. And I've been told Melly that. You can't bring these little dudes home. This ain't how this blood thing work. It ain't, oh, because you my cousin, you blood. It don't work like that. And that's how this little kid came home. The Seqo kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Rossi is like his cousin or something, because his aunt and Rossi got the same father.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And Rossi is Melly's brother. So since Rossi is blood and he kind of related to the kid, he thinks he's blood. He's a young kid. Like, he was ABG and crossed over to being blood. It don't work like that.
Okay.
So the real
so you said the real founder of the
is SI is the one who gave me the invitation to come over to the Billies, to non-trade gangster.
So you saying now, you know, we on a public platform, so you saying SI bring you home.
SI's the one who put me with the non-trade gangsters. I was already homie from Little Rock when I got to the island, bro. I came over to the non-trade gangsters because of SI.
Okay. And where did you meet SI? Where did you encounter SI? On Rikers Island? Okay. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? This kid wasn't even around then. He's the baby. So how he know what a Treyway is? He don't even know SI to say he's Treyway.
All right. Now, speaking of Billy Otto and Seqo Billy, right? Mm-hmm. Now they've been on a promo run. You know, they've been doing a lot of interviews. They did Vlad. They did No Jumper. And Vlad described Billy Otto and Seqo Billy as the founders of Treyway. Now, my question to you is Billy Otto and Seqo Billy the founders?
Huh?
They can't be the founders of Treyway then if you're saying that it was started by SI.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So what happened was Shotty ran with that because he wanted to make a label. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
That had to be part of BBA Records. So that's how the whole Treyway came about when it came to the music side of things. These dudes ain't no founder. They wasn't even around when SR started screaming Treyway. And that was SR personal thing. So how can these dudes be the founder? Vlad, you ain't do your due diligence. You bringing guys on your platform dealing with a real culture. This ain't no game, man. You playing with people culture, and you ain't even do your due diligence to see who these guys are.
And you saying that's to Vlad, huh?
I'm saying that to Vlad because how you gonna say they the founder or what? How they the founder when they ain't even never do nothing to become blood? You don't become blood because you my homeboy. It don't work like that, becoming blood.
All right, so look, my next question to you is, this next question must be, it seems like it's out of place now because you're saying these guys is not blood and these guys is not Treyway. I was going to ask you next, what rank or what status did Billy Otto and Seqo Billy have within that organization? You saying they was,
What? It can't be no, it can't. These guys were struggling. Nuke and Melly was struggling over street status. I know Frank White. I know Magoo. They was manipulating Melly and fucking Nuke to fight over street status so they could push the money up top. I've been in prison with these guys. I've been locked up with Magoo. I've been locked up with Frank White. Matter of fact, I just left Frank White and Sullivan. We was in the same block together, eating the same food together.
Now, when was that? When was this?
I was in Sullivan on my second violation. That was probably 2000 and I had to say about 16.
2016, you was in Sullivan with Magoo, you said.
I did 15 months on that violation, and I did like 11 months in Sullivan.
Okay.
And me and Frank White was in the same housing.
Okay.
Same tier. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, these guys don't even know these guys, bro. They ain't even never been locked up with these dudes. They don't know these guys. So that's why you playing with somebody's culture, bro. You somebody the founders of Treyway when they not even really homies. Because they can't even say how they became blood or what work you put in to become this thing. This is you talk to the homie Nino. You know you just ain't talk about, yo, I'm blood because I heard them screaming blood. And I just said, fuck it. One day I woke up and said, hey, I'm a blood. Shit don't work like that, my guy.
It's understandable. It's understandable. Now look,
they playing with our culture though. It's cool though.
Now look on the
you understand this, man. That was an insult to the homie SI memory, man. The homie, that was an insult, Vlad. That was a serious insult to the homie SI memory, and y'all owe him an apology for that, man.
Now, Adam 22, right? On that show, Billy Otto also said that he doesn't know you, bro. Now, but I saw him in the videos.
Okay.
As I was doing my homework. Hold on, let me finish my point. I saw him in the video standing next to you. Now, what do you say about this? Do you know him personally, or is he acting like he don't know you because they trying to disassociate themselves from you?
Yeah, that could be considered one part. But the honest truth is, my guy, I don't even talk to the little homies, my guy. Like, they the little homies. There's no way in the world, even when we out, I'm not talking to them. It's me, Shotty, dudes like Nuke. We're not talking to these little guys. These are little homies, man. That, like, is you serious? When I was around him, I didn't even say nothing to him, but I probably, like, who is he? Who is he, though? That's what I'm saying. Like, they was the little homies inside the house sleeping on the mattresses, my nigga. You gotta understand, we're in two different caliber of ranks. I'm not gonna say nothing because he don't got nothing to do with the money side of things when it came to 6ix9ine. I don't know Billy Autumn. I don't know the nigga because he had nothing to do. Shotty, you see the videos, you see everything. Shotty is who reported me. I don't know these dudes. I don't know no Billy Autumn. I don't know him. So
you saying Shotty reported to you?
Right. It's me, Shotty, Med, and Hall. That's who it is. It ain't these dudes. These dudes, this dude is Melly little cousin. Like, do Melly father, do Melly brother fucking father, my guy. Like, they the little homies. And that's what I'm trying to point out. These are the little homies, man. The little homies don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They don't know. You think we allowing them to conduct any kind of business when it came to 6ix9ine? You think we would have allowed them to conduct any kind of business when it came to 6ix9ine, when it came to that money?
You asking me that?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Oh, you just putting it out there. Okay,
right,
okay,
you think being who I am, right?
Okay.
Being who Shotty is, right? We gonna let a Seqo and Billy Autumn conduct any kind of business dealing with 6ix9ine. No way in the world. That's why they got pushed out the way.
All right, so now Billy also said that Seqo brought little Danny around. You know what I mean? To Treyway.
Yeah, they
said that you didn't have.
They was running with him.
But what they said is
they couldn't do nothing with him without my permission. You ain't going to no strip clubs without my permission. You ain't doing none of that.
All right, well, hold on. He said that Seqo brung him around. You know, he was from up the block. He was from Bushwick. Y'all was from the style. Seqo, Seqo brung him around like, yo, son, make music, blah, 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 blah. So Seqo really got him a pass. Said it didn't have nothing to do with you.
It was another little homie that be around them that befriended 6ix9ine and brought him to the dog pound.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
But they can't do nothing with 6ix9ine without going through me, Shotty, and Mel. Them niggas is who are them to do anything? They couldn't do nothing with him. He's just a kid who was around. We took him under the wing.
Okay. Now, do you personally know Seqo, Billy, and Miss Treyway?
I know them since they've been kids. I know their mother. I know everything about them. Everything.
Okay.
Okay? And her name is not Miss Treyway. Her name is Chanel. She's a good girl. Her mother's a retired correction officer. They got a few pieces of property. They shouldn't even been down with this shit. They good kids, man. Bottom line, period, bro.
Okay.
Seqo was a little homie. You heard what he said. You seen the interview. I don't probably know how many times, but you seen the interview. What he said? He was ABG, and then he heard his cousin screaming blood. He just decided to say, "Hey, one day I'm gonna be blood." Homie, it don't work like that. Who brung you home? Who your big homie, my nigga? The heir? The big homie must be the heir. Must be the heir. That must be a big who put him in the whip, my nigga. It don't work like that. Then you run around screaming, you the founder of Treyway. When you can't even, who put you in the whip? Come on, my God. It's a silly, the whole platform was silly. They whole lined up, that whole situation was just silly, man. The whole interviews, bro. I mean, it's obvious to a duck, man. Like, look at the guys. Look at them. You think the guys who me and Shotty is will let these guys have anything? Yeah, they could be in the videos. They could dance. They can't control no day-to-day operations when it came to the finances of dealing with 6ix9ine. Picture that. Picture we allowing them to do any of that. Just picture that.
But we seen them flying around. They was moving around, bro. You can't just bust them down to being
they was moving
backup
around
singers and shit like that, bro. I mean,
they was moving around with them because that was their position. They was the extras. You know what the extras are, right? They move around. They in the videos. They toting around the extras. You're not gonna see me dancing in no video. You gonna see them niggas dancing in the video. Yeah, they the extras. You know what the extras are. You film.
True. All right. I mean, you know, that's your opinion. You know, I feel you. I hear you. Now, look, my next question right now. During the trial, 6ix9ine testified that you went on a podcast and said, "I'm not down with that rainbow head piece of shit." Now, afterwards, 6ix9ine says he put you on a FaceTime with Shotty, and Shotty said, "Love him like you love me." You know what I mean? Now, what made you say that about 6ix9ine on that podcast at that point in time?
I went on a podcast and said, "I'm not down with the rainbow head piece of shit," because I wasn't sanctioning him becoming blood.
Okay.
I wasn't sanctioning that stuff. So I said, I ain't down with this rainbow head piece of shit for several reasons. After I seen his affection for the set, when I seen he started to go gun-ho for a situation that was going to destroy him in the long run anyway, I said, yo, I ain't jacking it. And then he had the rape charge. So it was hard for me to jack it. When you in an organization like Bloods, you can't have that on your jacket. Rape can't be on your jacket, bro. You feel me? So I couldn't, me being who I am, and this is the situation because, like Cass, I had a lot of other big homies. Look, I had a lot of other big homies. You listening?
Yeah. Go ahead, for sure. I'm listening.
Hitting me up like, yo, homie, this nigga's not culture. And you know what I'm like, you know what I can't. Yo, all right, man. You hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So basically, man, it's like, you know, it's like where I was at, fucking just fuck my whole.
We were saying about why you felt that you wasn't fucking with him no more, and why you made that statement on that podcast.
Listen, the situation, I wasn't stamping that rape shit, bro, and that's period, bro. I can't stamp no rape, bro, and that's why Shotty was like, let's look past that. I'm not looking past that. It's certain things I can look past, but I'm not looking past no rape shit, my nigga. Not when it comes to this nation. Because that's the main rule when it comes to this shit. Snitching and rape stuff. Period. Like, so I couldn't jack it. So I said on my podcast, right here, I said I'm not down with the rainbow head piece of shit. That's it. You did what I'm saying, and
okay. But then he said,
took his actions.
Do you recall the FaceTime when 6ix9ine called you and put Shotty on the FaceTime?
Yeah.
And Shotty told you to love him. Like, you, what was your take on that when Shotty told you to love him, love 6ix9ine the way you had love for him? Did you say, all right, well, you know, did you agree, or did y'all come to some type of terms, or what?
I said I ain't jacking it, homie.
All right. Now
I said, see, they wanted to look past it for the bad, but I'm like, bro, there gotta be another way we could do this. We can't bring him blood. He got rape on his jacket. How ain't gonna become blood? He got a rape charge. Can't do it. Seqo and all these niggas try to disregard what I said, my guy. It was them that was promoting him. It was them that was promoting that rape shit. They promoted Billy Otto and Seqo, whoever. Them dudes is the ones who wanted him to be in the whip, even with the rape charge. And I wasn't jacking it. That's why we don't see eye to eye now, because they was jacking it. That's it.
Okay. Now Tekashi also said that you grabbed him by the jacket and he was coming out the bank, and you followed him. You grabbed him up. He was like trying to like strong arm the nigga, whatever the case might be. Was you trying to yap the nigga, or what was that about? Because this is all stuff that public information, stuff that he testified to. So
I was basically trying to tell nigga to calm down, my nigga. He was trying to run. You know, he was trying to take off, man. I was trying to tell him to calm down. We got to get things, we got to get this shit under a different way. You're going about things the wrong way, bro. So, that's what happened. I didn't even know he had anything on, bro.
So you wasn't trying to kidnap the nigga. Nigga said all of a sudden you came out of nowhere. That's just shit that he testified to, my nigga. So I'm just asking you because it's public information.
They say so many bad things about me, and I'm such a good guy, man.
You bug out. Yeah. All right.
They say so much bad things about me, and I'm like the goodest guy you can ever meet, man. I'm like the goodest guy you could ever go for a ride with.
All right, we'll leave it at that. So look now, Tekashi also said after that incident, right? He said he went back home. He said he called Mel. He called Mel Murder, and they followed you to the Brooklyn House Hotel, where Mel warned you to stay away from 6ix9ine, basically telling you to stand down. And he also stated that Harv and Billy Otto showed up. And do you recall that day? And what did Mel say to you when y'all had a conversation about that incident?
This is what Mel said. Mel said, "Yo, man, you a savage, homie. You a savage. Don't take him over there into Bushwick." That's what Mel said. Mel said, "Yo," and that scared 6ix9ine. When Mel said that, that scared them. That's what Mel said. Mel said, "Yo, homie, you a savage, homie. Don't take him into there. Don't take him into the project, homie."
So what was in Bushwick though? What y'all? I mean, take them to the projects like what? Take them to the projects to hanging out, or I mean, I don't understand.
We was gonna go to the projects and talk.
Okay, all right. So now, what's your relationship like with Harv and Mel prior to you making these comments about 6ix9ine? Like before they asked you to stand down, what type of relationship did you guys have before that? Was y'all ever cool at one point? Because I mean, there's a lot of images, a lot of photos. Dudes say, "Yo, I don't know Snow. I was never this and that," but it's a lot of, a picture says 1,000 words, my name. So, I mean, I'd rather get it from you than to make an assumption.
You said again. You said about Bella Harv.
Yeah, what was your relationship like with them two guys prior to the comments?
Me, Belly, Harv, Shotty. There's another guy. Now, I mean, there's a few of us. We have a little secret crew called the Red Chuck Taylor Gang. And all these guys got these red Chuck Taylors tattooed on. You see them Chuck Taylors? Yeah. Right. These is the guys, not these little guys. Them little guys are the babies. You hear me? But Harv, I knew Harv since he was young. That's Melly Drop. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I knew Harv for years. Me and Melly, we ain't eye to eye. You feel me? Like we ain't. I mean, Melly my drop. So it's like this. Like I said, man, Melly. We the mob, man. We was the mob, bro. We considered ourselves the mob, and when you're in the mob, man, you gotta follow protocol. Now you say Melly, you and Melly not seeing eye to eye. Now we all know publicly, Snow, that you kind of went on a campaign for a couple of weeks where you was talking kind of, you were saying some things, man. And I'm not sure, I don't know y'all relationship, but where I'm from, some of them things may not be no coming back from, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it ain't. Of course not, my God. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that ain't talked about, that niggas don't even know about, that they want to understand. You feel me? Right. There's a lot of big money involved, bro. That's what these guys only know about the videos and trying to make their little bit of music. They don't know about the big money that was involved with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's a lot behind the scenes stuff, with this whole situation, bro. To be honest, man. But Mel, I wish him well, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish him well, and now he get to see, with this shit like, you know what I'm saying? I wish him well. Salute to Mel, man. Them guys. I don't wish jail on nobody, man. So man, them guys is away from their families, they're away from their loved ones, their kids is growing up without them. Man, you don't wish that on nobody, man. So definitely free them guys, man. Now, my next question to you is, who is Nuke? All right. This is okay. This is what it is. Me and Mel fell out because of Nuke violating Mel and Mel not taking the proper actions in that situation. That's why me and Mel been the way we are, and that's it. So you said Nuke violated Mel. Yeah, on several occasions. What you mean, like violated? Like, I mean, shootings and all kind of stuff, bro. Like just You know,
okay, we ain't gotta get it. We ain't gonna incriminate nobody, but okay, street.
Right. I'm just saying, like, you know, all this is already documented, though, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Melly been shot several times. You know what I'm saying? You know, so just put it like this: him and Nuke been at life, death, odds. It's all in the paperwork. Okay. Nothing I'm saying is new. This is all in the paperwork. CEO Chris already spoke about all this already. So
and that's Nuke.
already,
they was calling him Wavy at one time.
Yeah, Wavy. But what I'm saying is that Nuke wanted power, bro. What happened was when Nuke is Melly, little homie.
Okay.
Okay, so it came a time I was incarcerated during this time. It came a time where Nuke rose up against Melly.
Okay.
And you know, because Melly kind of came more of a industry nigga than an industry nigga, and kind of like slid away from, you know, the red thing, and Nuke seen it was a power position to fulfill, so he came and went against Mel. They had a fallout, and he showed his ability, you know, to flex, and he flexed on Mel.
Okay. Now during the trial, Nuke spoke. I mean, during the trial of Nuke and Harv, prosecutors played a wiretap phone conversation with Mel Murder and individual one, who was later revealed to be the rapper Jim Jones. Now, during the conversation, someone said that 6ix9ine should be super violated, and then someone else replied, super duper. Now, some people, including 50 Cent, is asking, how come Jim was never indicted along with the others? What's your thoughts on that?
Because Jim already basically sat down and is willing to corroborate in any ongoing or foregone investigations. So anything Jim...
Hold on. Repeat that. What'd you just say?
Sound like some legal lawyer shit, right?
I wasn't sure. I'll make sure I'm hearing you right now. Hold on. What'd you say now?
Jim Jones is willing to participate in any ongoing and foregone investigations if he's ever called upon. So by having that, shit like this is nothing.
All right. Now, you also said that 6ix9ine snitched before during his sexual misconduct case.
Mm-hmm.
And that you said that Jim knew about it, but still wanted to work with 6ix9ine.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys that still wanted to work with 6ix9ine. It's a lot. You see, it's a lot. It ain't. See, let me tell you something. Everybody's blowing 6ix9ine up now because he did it such on a broad scale. But when he told on a more low-level scale, everybody tried to look over it, including this guy Otto, including this guy Seqo. They all wanted to blind over that part. Now, mind you, now he got a telling and he got raped. How is he even repping blood with these two stains on his jacket? Tell me how.
So now, when you was in the pictures and when you was around, you saying that you wasn't aware of this at that time. That was the only reason.
I wasn't aware of it. I was not aware of it. Remember, everybody saying where I'm at. I got shot on January 20th. Me and Shotty and us broke a deal for February 5th. There was another sneaky hand involved that had actually cash on deck. So I got shot and I was going out the picture. Remember, I went to jail. I was on a run from parole. So I went to jail out from the hospital. I went directly to confinement. So I watched all this stuff take place from the day room, bro. All the situations I was not around. I was in jail. Remember, I got shot January 20th. It was over after that.
So from your knowledge, I'm not sure how much knowledge you might have because all these guys seem to they've been disassociating themselves with you. So I'm not sure how privy you are to the relationships, the ongoing relationships. But is Harv, Shotty, and Mel, are they still on good terms? Or because you know at one point in time they were saying that Harv and Mel had some type of rift. That was, you know, that was
Harv will never go against Mel. Never, ever. Right, wrong, indifferent. Harv will never go against Melly. Never, ever. That's his big homie. Harv is a loyalist, and he's not going to never go against Mel. Never, ever, 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 ever. Even if he had the upper hand on Mel, he's not going to go against him.
Okay. Now,
Maino, Shotty up. Because remember, him and Shotty is the two, like, they together, but they also competed. Who's more? They both ruthless. You know what I'm saying? So he don't mind wailing on Shotty, because Shotty is just his homie. Melly is his big homie. So he ain't gonna never go against Mel. Never ever.
Okay. Now Maino said that you and him never really spoke, and you were only around him on the strength of one of his homies. Now we all have been places. Your man might bring somebody with him, and you might show him some love on the strength of the nigga that he came with. You know what I mean? Now he said you're making up these stories.
Okay.
What's your response to that?
Okay, listen. I don't know Maino. Me and Maino start fucking around because of another associate of ours and Black China. I was fucking with Black China. He wanted Black China.
You mean fucking with her like y'all was fucking
like
around?
Walkthroughs, you know, like holding her down. We in Jersey. Okay. Like that's what I was doing with her.
So you was you was holding her down, not fucking with her, but you was holding her down.
Right. I was not fucking, but I was holding her down.
Okay, all right. So I'm just wanting people to be clear. Okay.
See, I don't know if people know what, you know, when you in these certain spots in New York, and when you got a certain status in the streets, when people come to your city, they know who to put you in contact with.
Okay.
You feel me? So me and her was going from spot to spot, and Maino was thirsty for it. So my son, another associate, was like, yo, make that happen. Can you? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna put the bug in the air. She wasn't jacking Boy, but Boy kept pursuing the issue. So I'm like, fuck it, we go make it happen. And
who's Boy? Who you saying? Who you speaking about?
Who?
You say he keeps pressing the issue. Okay.
Maino kept pressing the issue. You know, I want to lick her ass. I want to do all this. You know, just carrying on crazy about his affection for old girl. So I'm like, damn, homie going crazy over this thing here. You feel me? So we made it kind of happen. We went out a few times, and I don't know whatever happened with them happened. You dig what I'm saying? But when I was around him, he knew what I was around him for. He knew what I was around for. But you think I'm sitting around a nigga to be eating a meal? Look at me, anywhere we at. I don't need no motherfucking meal from a nigga. I'm around because a nigga know the face. A nigga need that face. That face. So when you got that face, it makes the person, as in this industry, as for rappers, and we don't want to get this shit twisted, because a lot of people in this industry got this shit twisted. When you see a face or a face you don't want to be seen around these certain artists, is a reason. It's because of who they are in the streets. And it's been like that since the beginning of the top. Right?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You definitely, I mean, you moving around, you want to do walkthroughs, you want to go where the goons is at, then you better have somebody with you that's gonna be able to call the wolves off or make them niggas stand down, one or the other. So yeah. So now Crippy says he don't know you. You know Crippy?
My nigga, that's his name is Fahim. Okay? Fahim is from, go look on my page. I got my indictment up there. He from my block. My block is Lexington between Nostrand and Marcy. Okay? I've been charged with 3 homicides on that block. That's my block. That's where Crippy from. His name is Fahim. It's not Crippy. I brung the link between Crippy and Shotty together. I'm the one that brung them together.
So you introduced them, or?
Listen, okay. We had the dog pound, right?
Okay.
And at the dog pound.
Now the dog pound you're speaking of, that's where they shot the video in front of, or it's another spot?
Right. Everything going on there. Guns, everything is going on. We had the dog pound lit. We got the downstairs, right? Everything, you know, at the dog pound, you know, like, you already know what goes on there. conversations. So being that Fahim and Shotty is on the same time, Fahim do the same thing Shotty do. They jack boys. They do whatever it takes for the money. You hear me?
Okay.
Fahim is my little man. He Crip. Shotty blood. They don't got no connection until I brought Fahim over to the dog pound so him and Shotty can handle something. What happened was that never fell through, but they kept their relationship.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So they kept their relationship. So now, being that Fahim is connected to 50, when it was time for Shotty to move everybody away from 6ix9ine and bring other considered muscles or whatever he want to use, he brought Fahim into the picture now.
You said Fahim was. You said that Crippy was connected to 50.
Yeah, he is connected to 50. That's the one. That's the one who tucked Slow Buck's chain on the stage.
Okay, all right. Well, we ain't gonna get into that.
I'm saying, my nigga, all this is public information, though, bro.
Okay. I wasn't even aware of that.
Niggas
but
know me, I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. They can all you friend, straight up.
Now you said that you caught 3 bodies on that block. Where you from? Now, what was those cases, and when was that?
That was in 1998 and 1999.
Okay. Now, Boosie recently went on. He was on Vlad TV as a regular on Vlad, but he said that the 9 Treys is pussy if they don't handle 6ix9ine. What do you say to that?
Shout out to Boosie. I like Boosie, man. But Boosie got his opinion. As for me, I mean, I can't, they got whoever them dudes are, they gotta handle it. Listen, I wish the boy whatever he gotta do his thing. I don't, Boosie got his opinion, bro. I can't chime in on that because I ain't in the streets, my nigga. I ain't in the streets. So I can't say what niggas should do. I'm not in the streets, my nigga.
Okay, it's understandable. Now there's an individual who kind of went under.
Say this, though.
All right, what's that?
I will say this for the record. Let go and live, man. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did, and let it go and live, man. It's over, man. It's it, man. Let the kid be somewhere great. He got enough problems to worry about.
Now there's another.
Jay-Z said this.
What's that?
Kill a nigga bleeding is not. Kill a nigga breathing is nothing. He said, kill a nigga bleeding is nothing. Kill a nigga breathing, then you sing something. Some niggas is breathing already dead, my nigga. So it's like he don't even gotta do nothing. Nobody don't gotta do nothing to shorty. He already going through his trial.
Well, Jay already said, man, the label of a snitch is a lifetime scar. You always be in jail, just minus the bars.
Bro. He said
So,
this shit 30 years ago,
you know how that go. Now, there's another individual. He going under the radar. He testified in the case against Harv and Nuke, the CEO Chris Cat. Now, while everyone is focusing on 6ix9ine, did y'all forget that CEO Chris testimony played the major role in helping bring down all them guys? And do you feel CEO Chris played a bigger role in snitching the shit that he was doing? I mean, ratting is ratting, but the shit that CEO Chris was doing, recording FaceTimes, all type of wild shit. How come nobody really speak on that? What you think about that? And plus, CEO Chris been home. He's been running across he been all across the country setting people up. He probably somewhere in a whole nother state right now doing the same shit that he did with them guys that you know. Why doesn't nobody speak on him?
Because no one knows him. He's a ghost. We know him, but nobody out in the public know him. So they can't really speak on him. They don't know him. They only think they know 6ix9ine. And remember, 6ix9ine is the face of the case. It ain't CEO. So, and CEO's on a whole different type of level, man. A whole nother type of time, bro. A whole nother type of time. These dudes don't even understand that kind of level of the justice system. Like that nigga's on a different type of level, my nigga. It's different. Like they don't know that nigga. What they gonna say about him? He told. What they gonna say about him? They don't know him.
Okay. Now, do you feel that there's a hypocrisy within the music industry when it comes to snitching? Now, there's a CEO of a major record label who was an FBI informant that brought down some major cartels, right? Now, this person now manages some of the very same people that are the most vocal about 6ix9ine snitching. Now, is that hypocritical? And like, how can you be against 6ix9ine snitching, and then at the same time,
What you talking about,
be
bro?
signed and managed by someone that has worked with the with law enforcement and has brought down some people. It's a well, you can look it up. You know, I don't want to mention them because you know they're the powers that be. So you know we always gotta tread lightly, but people know. But what you think about that?
It's an artist.
If you got it's not an artist. It's a CEO of a record label. You know, a big wig at a major record label right now that is also confirmed in this public information that she testified against some cartels and shit like that.
When you start getting a certain amount of money, my nigga, everything is governmental after that, bro. So he got to do what he got to do. He ain't got no choice. What choice he got?
I'm asking you, what do you think about the rappers that are also signed to this label? And it's public information, so I'm pretty sure if I know it, I ain't the only person that knows. So I'm pretty sure they're aware of it. But how can they you know, how can
they ain't got no choice either. Them niggas don't want to be hungry. They don't want to be hungry, bro.
You got a point. You got a point now.
Be hungry, man. You be surprised what these niggas do behind closed doors. They show you what they do when the camera's on. These niggas dance on tables and all that, my nigga. What you think these niggas will do behind closed doors when the camera go off?
Now, do you feel 6ix9ine need to take full responsibility for his actions? And is he making up excuses for not being loyal? Now, excuses such as they were sleeping with my baby moms, they kidnapped him, they threatened to do harm to his mother. But these are just more or less excuses. I mean, once you subscribe to that lifestyle, you know what comes with it. You know, there's no honor among thieves, man. That's been something that's been saying since the beginning of time. But to get back to what I was saying, does he need to take responsibility for his own actions? Because no one forced him no one made him want to be blood. No one, you know what I mean? Put a gun to him and say, yo, you got to be this. But in the same token, you got to figure that he was a kid with nobody, you know what I mean? You know how it is. You growing up in the hood, you got nobody. Okay, you come from a single parent home. It's just you and your moms. He really wasn't about that life. Y'all adapted him to that life. So you would assume that those guys have to take responsibility as well for even welcoming him and bringing him within the circle, knowing that he wasn't built for that. Who takes responsibility for that?
For bringing him in the circle?
For bringing him in the circle and then expecting him to be able to hold water when he ain't putting no pain in the hood. He, you know what I mean? He ain't caught no case with nobody and catch his mouth shut. You know, shit like that, man. There's times where people catch a case and just because you got a co-defendant, you don't even cop out. They might offer you a sweet deal, but you like, yo, if I cop out, that means my man gonna cop out. He got a violation on top of his new shit. So you try to ride it out on the strength of him. I've been in that type of situation in the past. You know what I mean?
That be dudes who be having real genuine love for their comrade. They be like, yo, you know how that be? Nigga be in HDM, his co-defendant, he in C95, another co-defendant in the Beacon. They go to court, they all see each other, they happy. They like, yo, we gonna thug it out, man. And they gonna all come to agreement, they all stand firm. 6ix9ine couldn't do that. 6ix9ine ain't know none of these dudes. 6ix9ine ain't know none of these dudes. He just met them. What years of loyalty he had to build with them. That's why Shotty said, yo, I messed up a relationship with niggas that I would die for. Let me tell you something, man. When I'm in the hood and Shotty and Harv, them niggas in the street, when them niggas in the street, man, I ain't gotta do nothing, my nigga.
Okay.
Whatever Shotty go get, He push up, my nigga. That's why he was so hard on my saying, follow protocol. We the mob. We the mob, man.
So what you saying? That's your saying that he corny.
Right. We the mob, follow protocol. Bro, listen, understand something, man. Melly is homie because of me. We was young bloods. You did what I'm saying? When I came back from Little Rock to New York, it was only 6 of us bloods on Gates Avenue, trooping Marcus Garvey, bro. It wasn't no bloods in that hood.
Okay. And we speaking of Bed-Stuy. You said Trooper Marcus Garvey. Talking about Bed-Stuy. All right.
Everybody from Bed-Stuy know this. Then my second set moved up towards Ford and Albany. But what I'm saying is that there wasn't no bloods. These dudes, when I went away, I'm always, bro, listen, Melly is the poster boy. Melly is the face. Bro, I'm always out of town. I'm always jammed up. As you can see, my nigga, I'm always jammed up on cases. I'm in the system. I'm on the run. So I can't be in the hood, bro. That was Melly's job to be in the hood.
Okay. Now, do you feel sorry for Shotty and Mel, or did they bring this upon themselves, or do you?
My nigga,
do you think they need to be? Hold on. Do you think they need to be held responsible for their actions involving bringing 6ix9ine, even having him around while niggas is, you know what I mean? While shit is going down, he's the bad. He shouldn't even been around.
All right, I'm gonna break it down to you, right?
All right.
Boom. Shotty calls me, yo. We got the kid. He know how to do this, that. He's a rapper. Blood. Let's take it to another level. I'm like, you know what? That's what we gonna do. Right?
Okay.
Shotty, and Mel is beefing because Mel is trying to Debo Shotty to put his name on paperwork. Shotty is telling me, blood, stay at the dog pound because every time you leave, Melly is trying to get me to put his name on the paperwork. I'm telling the homie to stand down. But when you around, blood, Melly don't say nothing, quiet. Copy on that. So now Melly don't really want to back 6ix9ine, but when he see me, Shotty, and Nuke involved, he feel like he's gonna be left out. And then he's like trying to come in. But at the end of the day, remember, he's Shotty big homie. You dig what I'm saying? He's Shotty big homie. So Shotty, even though Shotty know to come to me because I'm Melly big homie. So who Shotty could go to? Shotty following protocol. Yo, blood. Melly trying to get his wing on the paperwork, and I ain't jacking it. You dig what I'm saying? So you know, me and Melly, we have a vibe about it. Of course, he feels some type of way about it. But my nigga, you wasn't with the situation at the beginning anyway. You see Melly in any pictures with Big 9? No. Later. At the beginning, no. Because Melly wasn't with it. You heard him on a wiretap.
But Mel, right? if you from what I recall though, I mean, being a New Yorker myself, even when Melly was running around with Jim, he was never really, they was really outside. So you never really saw him too publicly. You know what I mean? You might see him in somewhere in the back or something. But in my opinion, he was never really a public type of guy. I think his name got more publicity during this Treyway 6ix9ine thing than when he was running with Jim and them.
Right.
So now let me ask you a question, man. Musically, right? Musically speaking, right now, Tekashi saying he the king of New York, man. What you think about that?
I mean, he's entitled to his opinion. If he feel he the king of New York, then he got the right to feel like that. That's his opinion. You can't, the same way how that's Boosie's opinion. He feel the king of New York, then, he the king of New York. I mean, that's his opinion. I wouldn't consider him the king of New York. Me per se, I don't consider him the king of New York. I don't see none of these dudes the king of New York. You know who I see the king of New York is? The government. They the king of New York.
I hear that. Now, is it safe to say that this generation, they don't care if 6ix9ine snitched or not? Instead, he is now viewed as some kind of underdog. It's like you got a whole generation of kids that's kind of rooting for him. What you think about that?
Yeah, because a lot of the kids is in Afghanistan, India, Slovakia, Netherlands, Poland, Sweden, England, like they don't even know what New York penal law is. They just know the label snitch. And how far can that go with these kids of this generation? It can't go that far. They gonna still do what they do because his fan base is different. His fan base is not the kid on the corner.
So this is my next question to you. We're gonna wrap it up. I ain't gonna go too long. We almost out of hour almost, but just one of my last questions, man.
Hey.
How long do dudes live off of this young boy name? Because you gotta figure
it's over now.
He's been to jail, he's out, you know, he's moving on with his life. I mean, it's safe to say that chapter in his life should be closed, assumingly. So how long do guys still attach themselves to this guy before they move on and do whatever they're going to do with their life? Hopefully something constructive and productive. But how long do everybody involved from A to Z, that's free, how long do they attach themselves to this guy before they say enough is enough and everybody decides to move on?
I mean, everybody should have been moved on right now. If those who don't have no connection to him. You know, these guys don't have no connection to him. They don't have no paperwork on him. They don't have him in court for nothing. He didn't do anything to them. If anything, you know, they did for him. They ran around like chickens with their heads cut off for a fucking rapist and a snitch before he did it on a big scale. Y'all not understanding that he already did this. This is not nothing new. It's only new because it was on a large scale. He did it already. These same dudes supported him. These are the same dudes that was willing to die. So, you know, they should have been moved on. It's been a done deal. Why are they holding on for what? What are they holding on to? A jacket? You holding on to what? A pair of pants? Like, what is it? Do you have any kind of legal connection to the kid? They don't have no legal connection. They don't have no paperwork. He ain't signed to none of these dudes.
Now, speaking of legal connection to the kid, man, I know you got a case in litigation right now.
Yeah.
You know, people saying, yo, Snow is a rat, this and this and that. But I mean, this is what's public information. You got shot by your cousin in the back of the head. CEO Chris was there, which basically might as well say the police was there. So I didn't see anywhere you testified against that. How was you able to go forward with the civil case to prove that 6ix9ine ordered that to happen to you in order for you to be compensated? How did you go forward with that without there being a criminal investigation prior to that?
No, you gotta understand. It's like you got the paperwork. You didn't hear when the prosecutor said, do you know a guy named, I think, Snow? He said, yeah, I know another non-criminal named Snow Billy. He did a podcast about me. He called me a rainbow head piece of shit. That shit came from me doing a podcast. They tried to cover this shit up, my nigga. But it came out, and it came out in the paper. He said, I did a podcast about him. He caught Shotty. They came with guns.
Right.
A month later, what happened to Snow Billy? He got shot in the head. He dead. That's what he said. I got the paperwork.
Right.
His phone call.
But that's a transcript from the podcast that he went on.
No, I did a podcast. And I called him a rainbow head piece of shit.
So I'm talking about the fact that when he said that, what happened to Snow Billy, he dead. He got shot in the head, he dead. That was Tekashi's statement.
That was Tekashi's statement.
Okay.
So he knew that his phone call, and he gassed Shotty. He gassed all them up, thinking that if they remove me, he could be this big time blood dude, which he already became because I wasn't around. I was on Rikers Island. But his call led to me getting shot, my nigga. His call, that call he made, they all know it is right there. He said it. Just when I did a podcast, I got a right to a freedom of speech, bro. And I was only why I'm not down with the rainbow head piece of shit is because everybody started hitting my line. Yo, he's a rapo, homie. He snitched, homie. How you backing this nigga? These are pups, homie. These are pups. I got bigger homies hitting my phone. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna let the world know on a podcast that I don't fuck with the rainbow head piece of shit. He got angry because it hurt his feelings. It hurt 6ix9ine feelings. That embarrassed him. So he put the hit out. And them niggas carried that shit out on the strength for him.
Okay. And that was all public information. So that's what led to you being able to file that civil lawsuit.
Yeah. Just all over a podcast, bro.
Now, can you speak on that, or is that is there some type of gag order that's gonna come with that, or?
Well, I mean, basically, he already said it. He said, Joe, I called Shotty. He prolonged it. He knew they was coming with guns. You just asked that question when you said Billy Otto and Hall, they was coming with guns.
Okay.
That's what he stated. They was coming with guns. He tried to prolong it. So his intentions was, if they didn't get me that day, they made sure Bat was able to get me a few days later.
Okay. So now
that's all off of his calling, bro. They all did that behind him, bro. They did that behind him. And that's what bothers me. Like, y'all tried to kill me for a rat in the rapo, bro.
So now is that what bolstered your case? What will give strength to your case because his own words happen to be used against him in your lawsuit as well?
Exactly.
Okay, so how that's looking, man? What we talking? What you shot for the moon, man? What type of? I mean, can you get into that or what?
I mean, it's like remember and that shit Nino Brown was like, Miss Hawkins, it's the American dream, man. You hear me? Yo, nah, listen.
Nino was on the stand, nigga. That ain't a good analogy to use, nigga. Nino was on the stand, nigga, turning on niggas.
Well, I'm saying I could use it as that because I ain't never take no stand.
True.
Where's Snow Billy at? Niggas showed me when Snow Billy went to court. Niggas thought I was them niggas. Oh, Snow Billy the rat, Snow Billy going to court. Snow Billy went weird, nigga.
Because definitely after our first interview that we did, when the Tekashi 6ix9ine trial shit went on, I don't know, you said they locked you up or whatever had happened.
Right.
I was on the fence, like, wait a minute, nigga, this nigga's a mole, you know what I mean? Because you kind of went off the radar for like a couple weeks. So when the trial was starting, so I'm like, hold up, man, they might have snatched him up because the trial started making sure that nigga go to court and blah, 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 blah. You know how they remand a nigga, okay, we're gonna make sure this nigga go to court.
Right.
So, but
everybody thought I ratted, bro. Everybody thought I was one of the.
Let me finish my point. But when the trial came and went, and you didn't take the stand, a lot of guys had already. Right. So
I wanted that.
And plus you didn't help with the shit that you was doing and the shit that you was campaigning. You didn't help the situation either.
Right. No. Because you know what? I'm difficult, my nigga. My body is difficult, my nigga. So I wanted that to happen. Now look at all them stupid ass niggas right now. Look at them now. Show me where I'm at. Show me where I told that. Show me.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing. It's
I
nothing public that I see.
I want to see, right? I want to see where I went and told. I ain't telling them back. Let me tell you something, man. When the feds came to my hospital bed and they said, "Yo, listen, man, what's the deal?" I said, "Yo, my God, man, I forgave that shit, man. It's over, man."
But a lot of people would say that. That's still throwing them under the bus right now. Even just that statement that you made just now, I didn't tell on back. Still, you know what I mean? It's people going to say that,
but that's
you out of pocket for that,
do, bro. Huh?
People going to say that you out of pocket for that statement.
What?
About Bat didn't shoot me and shit like that. People, guys from the streets, people that subscribe to that lifestyle is going to hold you to the fire for that as well. Even though it's a civil case.
No. Listen, I said. When they asked me, everybody knew what happened, bro. You hear me?
Okay.
So when they asked, I said, I forgave. It's a forgiving situation already. It's over. I said that from the hospital bed, bro. It's forgiven. It's over, man. Let it go, man. I want to go to sleep. I'm handcuffed to the bed. I'm shackled up. I got a hole in my head, a hole in my fucking neck. It's over, man. I'm going to jail. I don't know for how long. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I'm shackled to the bed. I got a fucking hole this big behind my ear, and I got a hole this big in my neck. My legs is shackled, my wrist is shackled. I gotta go to jail. What am I talking about, bro?
Understandable.
I'm facing cases in 7 different states at the time. What am I talking about? If y'all know more than me. What are you talking about? Y'all know more than me.
So what's next for Snow Billy, man? Before we wrap it up.
No, man. Let everybody know tuned in to that Snow Billy story. It's here, man. Well, we gonna put the Gmail when you post the video up where they could go to the link and get ahead and order that joint. But we gonna put together that Snow Billy story part 2. Welcome to Little Rock. Me and you, we gotta get that done in a few weeks or some time. But everything is movies, grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no doubt.
Making sure this kid get a lot of streams, man.
All right, man. All right. Well, there it is. There you have it, man. There you have it. Snow Billy, man. Timbo, Info Minds, man. Appreciate y'all time. Make sure, look, we got the merch, man. We got the t-shirts. Y'all can support the platform right here at the Cash App. We have 2 designs. We have this logo and we have the new logo, which is the light bulb.
Let me see.
I should have had it. Well, this is one of the designs. This is just a plain font.
I like
vinyl font.
I like the font.
You could put it in the cleanest, man. It's the joint gonna stay crispy, man. But y'all please help support the channel, support the real, man. We ain't on here panhandling and none of that. What's happening?
Before we go out, I want to say some things, right?
Go ahead.
And probably 80% of the world threw me under the bus before this shit started, right? Because I didn't help it. I literally egged it on.
Right.
But I did that to show an example. It was done to be an example and make the peoples look like fools once the original truth came out. Now, they can call me whatever they want because I know what the truth is. They know what the truth is, but they such haters. One thing I never liked was haters and jealous people, bro. I never liked them kind of people, bro. I never liked haters and jealous people. You dig what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. I took care of these guys. I took care of Melly. Melly don't get money. I get money. Melly do not get money. If you from Bed-Stuy and you know
but Snow, Melly doing time, Melly down, man.
My bad.
Let's not do that, man.
I'm just saying, I took care of
you got your freedom, I got my freedom. You're gonna wake up, you're gonna sleep in a comfortable bed and everything tonight, man. We ain't gonna do that, bro.
Listen, bro. I've been here too, though, bro.
I understand.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. We ain't gonna cut it off so fast. 1 second.
Yeah, talk about it.
How you think Melly got that image? How you think Melly got that gangster persona? I had to go to prison for that, my nigga.
Okay.
You forgot I had to go. You know how many years I had to sleep on iron?
Right. So you didn't.
Wait. For his reputation. Reputation.
Okay.
I can say what the fuck I want when it come to him. I had to go. I had to be in them joints. I had to be on the mattresses that was this small. That set. Niggas respect that set in my hood off of reputation. I put that reputation on that boy.
All right.
You dig what I'm saying? So when it come to him, you can't tell me nothing about him. I put.
No, I understand. You and Melly got a relationship. Y'all got,
listen, I had to go in for that.
I'm just saying, if just me, the type of dude I am, I
respect Timo.
Yeah.
Timo, I respect it, but I'm just saying, like, these dudes is nobody, bro. If you from my neighborhood, right? You know how many dudes is calling me like, yo, bro, these dudes is play themselves. I said, bro, this who represents your hood. This is the face. You can't even you understand what I'm saying? Don't play with me with my culture. You feel me? Because when I came to this neighborhood, like, you serious? I wasn't even like we put this there. We brung the Highland Parks there. It was 6 of us coming from Gates, Marcus Garvey, and Troop, bro.
Now you said it was 6 of y'all. Who was those guys, man? What was the line? Who was the lineup on with the Highland Park shit in New York?
Taiwan, God bless his soul. You got my son Keith. He got 1,000 years in South Carolina. They call him Spaz Out now.
Okay.
You got Paul. You got Terrell. You got Buck Wild. And you had me. But I'm the one that brung it, me and Taiwan. But Melly came aboard. Melly came aboard later. Niggas ain't want Melly to come on board. I'm the one that said, that's my man. I'm bringing him on board. My man Taiwan ain't want him on board. You know, we come from Gates. Melly's from Jefferson.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we come from this block, and it was nobody understood us. These other dudes was Nautica boys, these Decepticons, space heads. They didn't understand who we was. They didn't understand Highland Park, Pyru, Young Bloods. They didn't understand that. They didn't understand us. So we was kind of outcasted. You know what that means? To be outcasted, and then years later, you see all these little corny niggas representing something that you brung here. Can you know how that feel to be outcasted? They was looking at us like, what? They didn't understand. They didn't understand who we was. And all these guys is doing good. Like right now, my son Rail, he doing good. My son Paul doing good. My son Spaz Out. He, hopefully he get a time back. He been down like 15 years now. He made the papers behind this set stuff years ago in 1996. But he got 100 years now down in South Carolina. My son Buck Wild just came home. He's off the chain, but he's doing good. He up in the BX. So the originals, and this is how these dudes became affiliated, because I brung Melly in. My team ain't want Melly to come in. I'm the one that made Melly that. So it was like, nah, man, because I'm from Jefferson too.
All right.
But I don't hang out on Jefferson. I hang out on Gates. That's my stomping grounds. So I'm the one that brung Melly down there, even though the original
just so people know, Gates, it's only separated by a few blocks. It was like 3 or 4 blocks from
you got Gates to Jefferson, Monroe, Madison. Yeah, you got it's Gates Avenue, then you got Monroe, then you got Madison, then you got Putnam, then you got Jefferson.
Okay.
See, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
anything else you want to add?
That's how the Bloods got the best style. That's it, my nigga. These other guys, they seen their families around, they just wanted to be down, man. But you can't be down like that. It don't work like that. So, no jumping, Vlad. They both have bogus ass interviews, man. Talking about you the founder of something. You ain't even blood, man. Who brung you in this thing about us? I'm out of here, though, Tim.
All right, man. Yo, be safe, man. Take care of yourself, my brother, man. Appreciate your time, man. And y'all make sure, y'all please, man, y'all go support the platform, man. Info Mods, man. Y'all follow us on our Patreon. Y'all get with us, man. Support the real, man. We trying to do some real shit and be different, man, from all these other guys, man. But salute, man. I appreciate everybody for taking the time out to stop by. But y'all be safe, man. One love from Info Mods and for the culture, man. Y'all be good.